I'm exploring 120 acres of land that I think is worth about $1.2 million that I just found on the MLS. This is a beautiful piece, actually. It's a really nice day out, and this is Central Texas, where I'm at right now. Got really great road frontage. It's got this gravel road with power along the north side. This is an old farm field, old hay farm. And then you can see the trees in the back. Over half of this land is covered in trees. And we say trees, this is Central Texas, so we're dealing with, you know, more mesquite trees or shorter trees of that size. But customers love that. And I love this piece. It's really nice, actually. I'm in the due diligence process right here, and I just found this piece of land online, which I think is underrated nowadays. Just finding a piece of land on the MLS that you can subdivide into smaller tracts. In this case, this is 120 acres, and I'm planning on making 12 10-acre lots fronting the existing access points. Sometimes I'll go in and build roads. Other times it has great road frontage, and that's not needed. But you know, a lot of investors nowadays in real estate obsessed with SMS, direct mail, cold calling. But what's underrated is just land.com, realtor.com, zillow.com, and finding land that's already listed and going in and offering what I would deem a reasonable price. So I think this piece of land is worth about $10,000 per acre, $1.2 million. Right now it's listed at about $5,000 per acre. It's about a double. So could you make money on it right now? For sure, but I of course hope to get it at less than what it's listed, right? I'm probably gonna offer $4,000 to $4,500 per acre, and that's, you know, that's over a 2x on a simple subdivide, which is not bad. But what's underrated right now, especially in certain states, and you know, this is Texas, but this is relevant for Texas, Virginia, Carolina, Michigan, Colorado, heck, really all across the country. The market for pieces of land like this, where folks can move out of the city, have 5, 10, 20, 40 acres, whatever it is, with little to no restrictions, that they can come out, live affordably in affordable housing, whether it be a mobile home, or maybe they want to build a barndominium or a big, beautiful home, or maybe they want to live in an RV or a tiny home. They can do it affordably. They have the freedom, the options to do what they want. They can have livestock. They can have some junk on their land if they want to. They can do a shop. They can have horses. They can drill themselves a water well, and they can get away from the city and live peacefully with freedom. And the market for that nowadays is absolutely enormous. Been subdividing a lot of land just like this and delivering that product to the marketplace. And it's been selling like hotcakes. And so this piece is next on the list. And what I'll do when I'm out here, I'll fly the drone, and I'll probably loop in some drone photos and videos for y'all so you can see what this land looks like back here. But when I'm out here, I'll get all the marketing material I need, fly the drone, take videos, take photos. That way, if and when I get it under contract, I don't have to come back out here if I don't want to, right? I can just take all the stuff that I got when I was out here doing my during my due diligence period and use that in the sales process. Now, some of you are probably wondering, oh, well, can I do this near me? Maybe I live in New York City or Los Angeles or whatever. I can't find land like this. Can I do this elsewhere? I got people who are buying land in Texas or Virginia or Colorado, and they live in Michigan, they live in Florida. You can do this all over the country from anywhere. That's the beautiful part about it. Now, I do think there is a lot of power in being able to get out here and visit a piece of land. If I'm spending $400 or $500, $1 million, $1.5 million on a piece of land, 500 grand, whatever it is, I want to come out, get boots on the ground, make sure I know what I'm buying, etc. Because, you know, of course I was able to pull this up on Google Earth on the satellite. You could see the roads, you could even see the power poles, you could see exactly what this land looks like, all the access points, etc. But there are always going to be things that you cannot see on the map, right? A flood zone. How big is the flood zone? Does it actually hold water? Maybe there's some pipelines. Maybe there's an oil spill. Maybe there's junk on the land, or a building that you can't quite make out on Google Earth. There are a million different things that you can see on satellite that I could think of that you just can't quite quantify that until you get out in a piece of land. Now, with that being said, again, Could I have bought this piece of land sight unseen and made a bunch of money? Sure. I just feel most comfortable getting boots on the ground. I'm spending a huge chunk. Get out there and see the land, you know, even if you're across the country. And okay, you're gonna make $1 million. I think you can afford a $500 or $1,000 plane ticket and a rental car, you know? So I think there's power in getting out and seeing the piece of land. I guess technically you don't have to. With that being said, the more you drive these back roads, get to know a geographical area, the less you're gonna need to come out and visit, and the more money you're gonna make because you're gonna know all the terrain and all the different nuances to a piece of land, right? Now, another thing I'll do when I'm out here, you see the power poles behind me. I'll find the nearest power meter here. I'll take a photo, get the meter number, get the power company. Power needs to be run along this western road front. There's actually a major highway right there. Is a paved highway, but we'll need to run power down that way, probably 2,000 foot. So during an option period or due diligence period, I can get with the power company and say, hey, you know, here's the closest meter that I'm seeing. I'll know exactly which company to call, and I'll say, hey, you know, we need to run about 2,000 foot of power here. What do we think this might cost? So it's super powerful and super helpful when you're out here visiting the piece to get everything that you need, right? But I'm excited about this one. I can't wait to get back and make an offer. I'm gonna fly the drone here. We'll loop in some drone photos and videos and whatnot. Show you all what this looks like. Just raw land. That'll probably sell for 10 to 11,000 per acre. So $1.2 million deal. I was just butterfly that flew right by my head there. $1.2 million deal that I hope to buy for 450 or 500,000. So I'm gonna get this drone up, get everything I think I need for the marketing process, and to finalize an offer on this thing, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully I'm able to put this sucker under contract and create some 10-acre lots that people are going to be able to move out here in the countryside and enjoy out here in Central Texas. Beautiful day. The journey continues.